Good morning, welcome to Shores Prepping. I'm your host Greg. A real quick before garden tour, before everything starts getting overgrown and everything else like that. You can do this and it's very easy to do. You see a lot of pots right here. Those are all berry bushes. And your first year you may start with just a handful. Your second year, a mouthful. And by the third year, next thing you know, you have enough for multiple meals. But you need to start now. It's not that difficult. But the learning curve of when and how to plant, fertilize, and water is. Raised bed garden, different berry bushes. But here I have a little bit of garden fencing, growing vertical, and you see early peas starting right there. All types of berry bushes. You have blueberry, raspberry, blackberry bushes, strawberry plants. Everything will start producing. Here's a raspberry plant that's in its second year. First year it had golden raspberries, just a few handfuls. This year I'm expecting a lot more. So again, encouragement. Here's a strawberry bed made out of recycled pallet. Hopefully we'll have strawberries there. There's blackberry canes, second, third year, thornless blackberries. Over here, carrots carried over from last year, doing great. More sweet peas, growing vertical. Goji berry bush, doing wonderful. More peas over there. Brussels sprouts, which take a long time to grow, but are cold hardy. You can grow in pots. But these won't be ready until, late fall. And over here, and I encourage you, there's blueberry in there. I haven't planted these yet. But again, if you see somebody throwing these out, grab them up, fill them with dirt. I am going to put, probably in another 2 weeks, 1 or 2 plants of sweet potatoes in there. And these pots will produce 1 or 2 pounds of sweet potatoes come fall. These right here, red potatoes, I planted about a week ago and they're already breaking ground. So I'm looking forward to a red potato harvest come August and then hopefully a second one. These are gutters that I cut up just as an experiment, filled them with dirt. And yes, these two you can actually grow butter crunch lettuce in, which I did last year and I will do again this year. So I'm encouraging you to learn to plant. If you don't have a lot of land, just a backyard, get yourself a Rubbermaid tote, fill it up with dirt, lasts forever. Grow potatoes, put some tomato plants in there. Whatever type of vegetable you want, put it in there. It's very easy to do. But the learning curve of when to plant, when to water, when to fertilize, you have to know. Sorry about that, swinging around here again. This is a potato bed. And again, onions, potatoes, just started right there. This one got hit by a frost, as you can see. But again, they're all breaking ground. I want to grow my own food. Garlic, very simple to do. You plant it in the fall, sits all winter. By June, these will be falling over, telling me it's ready to pick, and I'll replant with something else. Plum trees, apple trees. This apple tree got hit with deer. They pretty much killed the one side, but I still see a few blossoms coming out, so it's not a complete and total loss yet. And again, growing vertical, PVC pipe hooked onto the side of it, surrounded by screening to keep the varmints out. I'll be growing vertical. This is easy to do. If I can do it, believe me, anybody else can. Again, a window well unit put together, 2 halves, filled with dirt, potatoes, more garlic. And you can see I live in the woods. So I'm very limited, but I am encouraging you to grow your own food. All right? It may be just a handful for the first harvest, But by the time you get to the second and third year, you'll be eating good. Please do it. Please learn to grow your own food. Raise your backyard chickens as long as you're permitted to do so. Do whatever you can to feed yourself. We're on our own, folks. Get creative. I got 15-foot gutter cut in 3 5-foot sections. I'm growing vertical. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Greg out.